Right now, the way it works is if you become a standard channel member on this channel, you get to submit clips into a randomized playlist, which we watch every week, and some people get their clips watched and some don't. It's completely random. That way it's fair. And then we have a super supporter level that's in the middle, and that super supporter level means not only do you get to submit clips, but you also get to ask me questions in Q&A fashion that I answer on the show. If you're an ultra supporter, you're guaranteed to have your clips watched on that show every week. I like having it like that. The formula has worked for the year. We messed around with it a little bit. We got it working perfect. It's like a well-oiled machine, and every week we do the show, and everyone has a good time. But now we have to change it because of trolling and YouTube loopholes that have been found by malicious parties. What I mean by that, if you haven't been around recently to realize what's going on, someone found a way to use a VPN.
A normal person will make sure not to spend all their income in one single pay period. In other words, let's say somebody brings home like $2,000. Out of that $2,000, they'll make sure at least save bare minimum 100 to 300 away, either in their savings account or to a little cash bin that they can put away for a good rainy day. And what I mean by that is, some people have the ability to do that. Others do not. What I mean by others do not, I'm more specifically talking about DSP. As you know, he's still complaining once again about money. But this time, your boy noticed that he's really lost his mind. And instead of me talking about it, let's just get right into the video, shall we?
Snort, snort, snort.
Code drip.
Snort, snort.
I got the drip. Go.
All I want to say is, guys, here's the deal. This is my final streaming week of the month. I mean, it is the last 6 days of the month, right? So 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 30. Yeah, like the next 6 streaming days for me are the last days of the month.
Yeah, and why is that all of a sudden an issue, Phil? Oh, wait, I know why. These are the last few days so you can boost your money up so that your next check could be exactly what you're hoping for. Even though once you get the 6K, you're going to spend a good chunk of it to do WWE champions, Phil.
Right? If you like my content, if you like what I do on YouTube and the way I do it, please support the content this next week.
Oh, that won't be a problem. I'll support it all right by continuing making fun of you.
My real concern right now is this month, all right? I put in just as much, if not more effort into my content as I usually do.
Bullshit. You put bare minimum into your content. You do a lot better job of actually begging than actually giving.
This month I launched DSP Throwback, which is doing pretty good. It's fully monetized now. Every day there's a new Red Dead or Final Fantasy 13 video over there. We launched my first ever stream over there where I reacted to the Red Dead play.
Hold on. I'm actually going to post a couple of those videos of his throwbacks.
Shut the fuck up!
The only thing that could be more annoying is if, like, fucking Pauly Shore walked in and sat next to him.
Johns wants to run for governor, which is why he's so concerned with cleaning up the state.
Nate Johns.
Yes.
His family is nothing but hillbilly trash that came here after the war. I don't
Oh my
want to
God.
be judgmental, but this state should not be ruled by such a disgusting family.
This is really the beginning?
Without class.
I'm gonna vomit all over the TV.
Fake. The Johns family.
Fucking, you walked your horse right into me, you asshole. Alright, let's see, what are the horse controls?
Make it slow on the way out of town. No need to kick up a lot of dust.
Left stick to move your horse. How do I run? Eh?
Come on.
Yep, okay. Company Jake to Fort Mercer, let's go. Whoa, 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 shit! Right bumper slows and stops your horse. What the fuck?
So it's Fort Mercy you want to visit?
That's right.
Ain't taking nobody up to the fort in a long time.
Tell them to send someone just a little bit more impressive next time.
Like who? The man with no name?
Well,
Well, that was really fucking stupid.
Poor John.
The end. That was pretty stupid. Why did he draw his fucking gun on 3 guys who had rifles fucking trained at him? What an asshole. I hope that is the end of the game. It's over. Dumb fuck.
And as you can see, it has some very, very nasty jokes that, again, as I said before, that he should have looked over and taken out. But He did not want to do that.
Loved it. And by the way, I'm probably going to do another one of those next weekend. Not this week because of the new releases, but I'm thinking next weekend on that Sunday, we'll probably do react show and then another throwback stream.
So let me ask you this question. Did anybody ask for your throwbacks? Did anyone ask to see what you were back in the day, even though a lot of stuff is still documented? No, no one did. Maybe one or two of your hardcore dents, but the rest of people are like, we don't want to see that crap. We want to continue. We want to see you, Phil, to play games, indies, new releases, stuff like that. We want to see you play to see how bad you are at them.
To keep reacting to the Red Dead playthrough. I think that would be pretty neat because you guys liked it so much last time, okay? So, if you like my stuff, I really need your help this week.
As in, how do you want me to help you, Phil? I would love to hear this.
Okay? So I did check my statistics. I was trying to figure out how to exactly check everything, all right? Now, here's the thing. January typically is a month where everything is slower with ads, and that's okay. I'm used to that.
Oh, so you're used to that. Then why are you complaining?
Single January being a slow income month for ads because there's no ads on YouTube. You know, all the good ads were for the holidays, and this is a very slow month. It picks up.
Yeah, that's already stuff I already told you before in one of my other videos, Phil. Get on with it.
February actually gets much better in March and April. My problem this month is the trolls, and I don't like talking about that or admitting it, but they fucked with my income this month badly.
How did the trolls mess with your money? I really, really want to hear this because I have my own reasons why your money is not that good right now.
Give you some example. I looked at memberships, all right? So what I make typically in a month on channel memberships. And just, I could pull up the statistic right now, and this is not even an exaggeration, okay? So I go to earnings, I go to memberships, and it literally says, I am down this month over $1,000 in revenue.
You're down in over $1,000 in revenue. Phil, haven't I told you before you need to save money for a rainy day? Not only that, weren't you asking for memberships? You kept begging for it. Matter of fact, I'll show you guys one of his older videos where he kept begging for memberships right here.
If you're not aware, today's the 22nd of January. That means we have 9 more days in this month. We are currently at 324 members out of our 350 goal. With a little over a week left to go, we need 26 more members on the channel, okay? What's funny about this is, back when I was on Twitch, something like this, we'd be like, we're going to hit it. It's a guarantee. We are...
And, like I said, this is him begging. Announcing when he gets what he wants, it's a problem. It's a brand new issue. It's like this dude likes to change the goalposts no matter what.
Because of the bogus gifted memberships on this channel. That, in a normal month, people would have become members or renewed their memberships or gifted legit memberships.
Phil, here's the problem. The gifted memberships, one, they're legal, they're all fine. The problem is when people give out those memberships, as I said before, it's up to the person if they want to renew their membership. Everyone knows that.
And it would have equated to over $1,000. And I don't have that now because these idiots came in with VPNs, abused the system, found the exploit, and gifted so many memberships to the channel that literally nobody is paying for a membership now.
Exactly, that's a gifted membership, Phil. Not only that, you talk about trolls, the handfuls that I have spoken to you don't send you any money whatsoever because you're not worth the headache for that.
Okay? That's not good. That is awful, and that is going to seriously hurt me. Okay? And here's the truth is that would have been income I absolutely should have had.
Really? That is income you should have had when you should have saved a good chunk of your previous incomes.
A lot of people either renew or auto-renew, or they wait.
And I mean money, not the other thing.
Like, for example, I get a feeling what would have happened is today, a lot of people would have come by the stream and said, oh, so my membership lapsed, but hey, I'm here to watch Like a Dragon, or hey, I'm here to watch Tekken 8 for the first time. Now would be the time when I will renew my membership, or maybe give some memberships to the community and you already have one. So now you're not going to do that, right?
I love how he fails to realize that, again, it's up to the person when their membership's about to be up. It's up to them if they want to renew it or not.
That I rightly would have had and earned through all of the hard work that I've done this month, and now I'm not going to get it because of trolls. And that's fucking bullshit, right? So you know me. I'm not going to stand here and say, stick it to the trolls, man, and support.
Are you sure about that?
Give the trolls power, you understand? Because a lot of people are like, oh, why did you ever talk about it? Because the trolls were already affecting all my content negatively. If you don't know, there's a million attempts that these idiots try to do to ruin things for me. My business and my personal life, they do it all the time. I don't mention it. It's only when it directly affects stuff that I have to mention it. I had to mention it in this case. You guys were seeing all these gifted memberships come in, and none of them were real. You know, we had goals and things every day, and the goals were being smashed, and nothing was happening. I wasn't benefiting from it, right? People were abusing this. You needed to know about it. Or else everyone's, like I said, there were legit people who thought, oh, Phil's made like thousands of extra dollars this month. I made less this month than I usually do, and we're going to talk about that in a second, because I want to let you know very matter-of-factly where I am right now in January, because it ain't good because of all this going on. But that's the thing. People are looking at the channel, and I was tracking memberships, and they're like, whoa, Phil has like over 1,000 members. He's doing super good this month. That's great. And that means I don't have to help support this month because he's already doing so good. It was the opposite. But I didn't even know that until I figured out what was really going on. And it's like, well, then I got to tell everyone, right? So then I tell everyone, oh, why'd you talk about the trolls? What are you stupid? Because you have to. When they're directly affecting something public, you have to explain. If it's anything else that doesn't affect the stream, that you don't, it's in my private life, I don't tell you guys. Like I said, they try it all the time to do that shit, and I just ignore it, and I don't tell you guys about it. It's only when it directly affects you guys publicly that you need to know about it.
Yeah, you did it before last year.
To stick it to the trolls, because I don't want anyone ever supporting my content to stick it to anything. I want you supporting me and my content because you like it, right? You like what I do on DSP Gaming. You like the style I cover these games. You like the fact that I put all the effort into the throwback channel this month to give you what you wanted after so many years of asking.
Minimal effort, max amount of gain for him. In other words, he does very little, but take all the, well, good solid chunk of your money and continue, the very next day.
Like the fact that I do this react show every week that's interactive and fun, and it's a year anniversary of it coming up next month, right? I want you to support my content because you like what I'm putting out. Not because you want to show the trolls this or that, none of that, okay? But in truth, I absolutely need your help this week.
How about no?
Be a really great week for support, because if it's not, I'm going to be down over $1,000 in memberships alone. Now, it's already a month where I'm behind on ad revenue, and that's okay. That's something that I'm used to happening every January.
Once again, you find a way to put your own foot in your own mouth, Phil. So you have other ways to handle this situation, so why are you making a big deal out of it?
I faced a situation where not only am I now down on that ad revenue, but now I've got another major chunk of my income missing because of these trolls, okay? Now, how can you support the channel? It's very simple. If you already have a membership because you were gifted it in illegitimate means by these idiots, think about gifting another membership to the community. You could do that.
Oh my goodness, he's making this into a non-existent crisis, complaining that he's got too many memberships and now he wants even more.
Get forward. And yes, that will help someone else and give them a membership. Or just do a super chat, right? Do a super chat during the stream.
Here comes the bag.
Just say, hey, I would have bought the membership, but I already have it, so here's a super chat to make up for it, right? Or send a tip. Hey, FYI, I really appreciate this stuff you're doing. Sorry about this nonsense this month. Here's a tip to show my support. Or hey, you want to get something special out of it? Go over to my Patreon at patreon.com/DarksidePhil and pledge something there. What if you're someone who's not on a stream? You could go pledge to my Patreon for a couple bucks a month. That helps, and that's a lot of people do that behind the scenes. It's a behind the scenes way to kind of support stuff, and that way you don't have to ever be called out on a stream or anything like that if that's not what you're seeking.
No, you do that anyways. At a certain point in time, when somebody mentions something that you don't like, you put them on Front Street.
Or hey, do a pledge over there and you buy a private video, and I'll make you a private video in February, right? That's the
But don't, because he's very selective how he's going to do that video for you. It's just a huge waste of your money and your time. Well, not your time, his time, but he doesn't see it that way.
over there. So this is just one of the many ways, okay? The many ways that you can support this channel.
Notice how he's talking about these are the many ways to support his channel. Not one time that he said, hey guys, you know, maybe it's time that I make some changes. Maybe I should get a full-time job to help with the situation. So I won't be online as much. I won't be streaming as much. I won't be making too many videos as much. Notice he didn't say that, but more of these are ways you guys can support me. In other words, these are ways where you guys can give me more of your money to me.
And what's funny is people will say, well, he's asking for something. No, I'm not.
Yeah. Yes, you are, Phil. Yes, you are. Don't even try to hide that one.
That's revenue I would have had. These are memberships I already had. You understand? This is stuff that should have been, it says right here, compared to last month's performance, you're down over $1,000 in memberships. Why?
Why? Because of all your nonsense, Phil. You know why.
Them away. You literally just handed out the product without anyone paying for it. And that's not right. And YouTube shouldn't have these loopholes, but they do. Right? And now I'm being hurt pretty badly. All right? And I'm hoping that I can recover from this, because if I have multiple months that are like this, this could ruin the business. I'm being...
Just keep ruining the business, guys. Please help me. Snort.
It really could screw everything up for me and the business, and that's not fair. What did I do wrong? I've been putting out the same great content for you every month, and you guys like the content. That's what you're here for.
The only time we like your content, Phil, is when you are complaining, moaning, all that's done. Pretty much when you're behaving like a local that you are.
So why am I getting punished because YouTube has a loophole and trolls are basically taking advantage of it? It's fucked up, right?
Okay, Phil, since you constantly want to bring up trolls, where's the receipts? Where are the sources? Show them to us so I can actually see the proof. Because right now, all I'm hearing is hearsay.
People already would have had these memberships. This is not, I'm asking for you to contribute over and above. This is income that would have come in if it weren't for all these fake gifted memberships. So please consider contributing in some other way if you got one of those gifted memberships. Again, whether it's a super chat or a tip or whatever it may be. I don't want to see this huge negative effect on my business for no reason. You know, here's the thing.
Again, notice how he's not showing no receipts, no sources, none of that stuff. They're showing that the trolls are hurting his business, you know, preventing him from getting all his money. Notice that. But again, I'm gonna show you the reasons why he's having, well, the majority of where his money goes, thanks to TJ. That's where all his money goes. Well, a good chunk of it, he does pay his bills and rent, whatever, but the rest of it goes into these games.
Oh, Phil's lazy and Phil's doing this. Tell me how I'm lazy this year. Improved thumbnails based on your feedback. Improved titles to all of my videos based on your feedback. Playing the games you want, like Baldur's Gate 3.
You mean after people kept telling you until somebody finally gifted you and then you finally played it months after it launched?
Back. Increasing the amount of content that I'm putting out by making an entirely new channel. Again, based on your requests and feedback over these years.
That is the biggest lie right there. You put that out there so you could hope to make more money, Phil. Stop lying.
I'm doing exactly what everyone is telling me to do to improve, yet some people seem to think that that warrants them to just try to destroy everything just because they can, right?
Just for the hell of it, I'm also going to post what Duty pretty much told Phil, well, wasn't told Phil, but gave him suggestion on what to do to help him out right here.
So instead of saying to himself, you know what, let me save some money. Let me not spend recklessly. Let me not order 3-4 DoorDashes a day. Let me make some home-cooked meals, right? Let me pinch some pennies because I know this month is going to be rough. Does Phil do that? Fuck no. What does he do? He spends $1,575 on WWE Champions, right? And then he has the gall to raise prices on his memberships and pass it along to his dents.
And yeah, once again, Phil does not want to listen at all.
The point I've been making to you guys all these years, the reason that we troll Phil is because he's a bad content creator is a smokescreen.
No, you are a horrible content creator, Phil. That's not a lie.
It never was legit to begin with. Yeah, maybe when This Is How You Don't Play came out over a decade ago, those original videos
Shout out to them.
were based on, let's make fun of Phil because his gameplay sucks. I am not the same person from over 10 years ago. These people who on a daily basis are sitting here trolling me, doing this stuff, no longer care about making a point about I need to improve, because I am improving.
No, you're not. You know, we're close to improving. You actually have gotten way worse ever since the interview with Side Scrollers.
It's indisputable, I'm improving my content.
Challenge accepted right here.
Again, and all her moves seem faster than mine and stuff mine. Look, I can't stop this hit string. I can't stop her hit string. I don't know what she's doing. I can't do anything. Look! She just did like 10 attacks in a row. I don't know what to do. I can't do anything.
Fight.
I literally can't do anything. What's that? I don't even know what that is. I don't know what she's hitting me with. It's crazy. Again, she's weird. I don't know what her moves are or how to defend against it. It hit? Wow. Okay. Yeah, I don't know what to do. It seems like all my strikes or all my jabs get interrupted by all of hers. See? She just gets string after string. I can't stop it. Now she gets a giant combo. I can't get out of it. I can't get out of it. I'm trying. I can't get up. Now she gets a mix-up low, high-low. Everything she's doing is faster than me. I didn't even do anything. I literally didn't even attack. She just hit me anyway. Entire end sequence, 0 hits earned. All won on a mashed jab. And the game let her do all of that after one mashed jab because the game is unbalanced as shit. That is terrible gameplay. All he's doing is dashing back and forth, doing regular jumping that I can't block, and then dash with low 3 hits. It's terrible gameplay, but I can't fucking beat it. I can't even block his regular jump-ins. Absolutely atrociously bad gameplay. What the fuck? Why? From that synthesis, I just get thrown easily. Okay. Why no parry? I'm doing the parry. Literally for no reason. She didn't time any of it. She just gets lucky. Lucky with button pushes and insanely high priority because she's a top tier. Every button she hits results in a giant combo from any distance, even a mashed jab. I don't want to play it anymore. I want to play against people who have to fucking earn their hits. Look at that! Look at that! One mashed medium kick happens to stuff what I do, get a giant combo from midstream. What the fuck is wrong with this fucking game? Nothing earned. Can't block that low at all. No fucking lightning! None! Can't block low again! What do you want me to do? Give up. Go get a job, go get a 9-to-5 job that barely pays your bills and give up on YouTube. Why did that just stuff me? Are you kidding? Look at the combo she gets. I can't do my anti-air even though I clearly did it with the right timing. It just gets stuffed. Now I press a button, it drops the button. That's it. Look, every move she presses hits me. 0 hits earned. 0. What do you want me to do? I'm not attacking. I'm holding back, and I lose again. I just why I don't want to play the game anymore. I'm so happy we're retiring it tonight. This is not fun, and there's no hits earned. None at all. It's just I play a pattern. I mash buttons, and because I picked the top tier, I'm rewarded for being a stupid button masher. And if you get one glancing blow out of anything you do, it's a 50% damage combo for literally no timing just because you mashed jab because the game is terrible with this netcode. Atrociously bad gameplay at this level. They don't care. All they want to do is troll because it makes them feel better about themselves because actually have no real power in real life for anything. They're losers.
Let me show a couple more things about you, Phil, right here.
Be a fucking liar and make shit up? Well, then you can go do shit by yourself. I don't want to have anything to do with you if you're going to be like that. So he can do whatever the fuck he wants with his own shit and leave me the fuck out of it, dude. So anyway, I didn't really get much feedback, and that kind of sucks. I was actually hoping to get at least a few dozen people who were like, oh yeah, I'm a current member, and I'm either going to do it or not. Right now, I have no clue what's going to happen, and that makes me nervous. because there's two reasons why that makes me nervous. Money, 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 money. Reason number one is because I like DSP Reacts. I like the idea of having a channel where I can react to content. We can do a weekly show. I can do reviews. I can do food vlogs. I like having that channel, and that content would not fit here. You understand? It has to be kind of its own separate thing. But
you're making this way too easy, Chief, and a lot of fun.
Fucking with people all day long. Keep in mind, same people sitting on a place like Kiwi Farms doxing people nonstop for no fucking reason.
Okay, first and foremost, let me address that real quick. Doxing anybody is not the right move. Even when it comes to Phil or anybody else, do not do that, because even I don't approve of that.
Same people trying to get into my private life, trying to pry into my behind the scenes life and financials and shit. That's none of their fucking business, nor anyone's business, right? It's ridiculous. And now, oh, we found another thing to do. Well, I'm not going to let it beat me. I refuse. No matter what they do, I'm going to keep going. Like I said, I will quit making content on the internet the day when I decide I'm quit and I'm done.
That won't be long, brother. That won't be too long. It's going to be happening in the very near future, and I can't wait for that day.
I decide that. Nobody else. You understand? So I'm going to keep going, and I don't care what these idiots are doing. I don't give two shits, but I need your help. And I don't like having to come out outright to ask for it. I haven't had to do this in years, right? I haven't. If you take a look at the last...
You still do it. You find other ways to get out of your dents. Nice try.
Pretty good. Last year was a really good year. I would argue that the content got better and the support was great. But now we're starting off this year on a low note because of this nonsense with the memberships, all right? So again, if you like the content, please support it in another way than one of these memberships, because I just lost a bunch of revenue on this nonsense.
Nah, that'll be enough of that. He's just gonna continue on still complaining and not showing the proof of trolls really mess up his money and his revenue. It's just him. He's just trying to, what's what we're looking for? Not confuse his dents, but mind control his dents to give up even more of their money. They're just pretty much cash cows to him. But anyways, ladies and gentlemen, that'll be it for this video. Stay tuned. Got a few more in the pipeline, and I'll see you on the next one. Take it easy.